Welcome to In the Bonus, the Hoop Show for Hoop Heads. My name is Elias Omar. We got Vic over here with us as always, holding it down for us.
Peace to the family.
Yes, the luck is on his way. All the fans are Lucky A. Smith, so don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Got Tom here with us as always. What up, Tom? And Simba. What's good, bro? How you doing?
What's good, man? How you guys doing? Appreciate y'all having me here.
No doubt. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get to. I'm gonna pass it off to Vic to hit our illustrious sponsors.
Yeah, so let's go down sponsors row. We got Total Package Energy. Go support them. Great company, organic product, help you with the second half of your day. So go check them out. Go check out Bats Footwear, Revolutionary Soul Technology. And go check out Redeem Vacations. Bring 5 people to any of the Real HD TV network shows, and you too will win a great gift certificate to a place of your choice for you and a loved one, so y'all can go and enjoy yourselves. Peace to those sponsors. Thanks for supporting the show. You guys help out more than you know. Let's get right into Hoop Streets. Here we go. Ball meets life the unique way that ball meets life. And I happen to have, I'm glad Lucky A. Smith is here with us tonight because I got one of his favorite point guards with a heartwarming message for the people, you know. And as soon as it loads up, we'll get to it. Let's see.
What up, Simba?
What's good,
Welcome
Luck? What's
aboard.
good?
Welcome
How you
aboard,
doing?
my brother. What up, Tomcat?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see what I named it because I usually.
Well, while you looking for that, Dakari hit me
I
up
got
with
it. I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Express yourself, bro.
No, just say Dakari hit me up with a fun fact. So back in the day, the Kentucky Colonels, the ABA, right? That was Stevie Brown's first coaching job. And they were threatening to move, and so that they wouldn't move, Harlan Sanders was the original owner, the original colonel from KFC. I wrote his name down, but I forgot. The guy who bought KFC from him actually bought the Kentucky Colonels to keep them in Kentucky. Fun fact. So the owner of KFC owned the Kentucky Colonels.
Wow. See how the unique way that ball meets life? Let's show him another way. Simba, check this out. I want to get your opinion on this right after we bring it in. Check this out, Hoop Streets.
Copy.
Chilling at home. Every excuse to not come out and work. It's raining, the storm is on its way. Truth be told, every single day, if you're looking for an excuse, you'll find one. Even when the conditions are perfect, I don't feel right. My leg is a little tight. My body's a little sore. I got an excuse every day, and so do you. I don't care what you're going through, whether it's the rain or the storm, find a way to push through it. Old preacher once said, trials and tribulations is transportation where you're going to. Whatever the reason, get up, stand up, square your shoulders, stick your head up, and keep it moving. You know why? Because you're too valuable. What you bring to the table, nobody else in the history of this world can bring to the table. You're valuable not only to you and your family, but you're valuable to me in this world. Get up. It's time to inspire, in spite of the storm and the rain. Don't miss your shout. Blessings.
All right, Mark Action Jackson with some wholesome words for the people. Simba, your thoughts?
It's funny. It's funny looking at the video. I want to make a quick comparison before I tell you my thoughts. Remember back, not back in the day, but a couple months ago, a couple years ago, when DJ Khaled used to record himself and do the same speech all over. I don't know if you guys know about that, but he used to like go around record himself saying, "Oh, thank God for life. I'm glad that I woke up today." So pretty much like I could make a comparison about that. But in the wise words of Mark Jackson, I actually agree with him because you have to wake up no matter what you have to do, rain, snow, sleet. You got to do what you got to do. You got to keep it pushing. You got to keep pushing as much as you can. If you fail, you have to get back up, dust off your shoulders, and take it easy. Rome is not built in one day. So in the true words of Mark Jackson, I think that's a very powerful statement. I think we have to give it our best every day, 100%. We have to try to give it our best as much as we can.
Fire. True words. Anybody else want to talk about Mark Action Jackson? I know he's very bombastic from the pulpit at times, and that might have hurt him in certain regards.
Word.
But is he right or wrong, or is he right on point? Talk to us.
I think he's right on point. And you know what? I met Mark Action Jackson when I was a teenager. I'm a big fan of his, B. I met him on Guy Brewer Boulevard over there. Tomcat, where Stu ended up having his barber shop years after I met Mark Jackson. And basically, Mark was always like a real righteous brother, real down to earth. He didn't act like a superstar, and he was already like number one in the run-ins for rookie of the year and whatnot with the Knicks. Just mad cool, man. And then I seen him in person too. Hell of a ball player in person, catching alley oops. You would never think because in the NBA, you didn't really know him for dunking. You knew him for making layups, but he would catch alley oops and stuff like that. But with his situation, he's been balled, blackballed by the industry because of the way he was conducting things down in Golden State, trying to really encourage his players to be a little more spiritual, number one. But then number two, he had some things that they say that you
We missed a little bit of what you said, Luck. We missed your audio a little bit.
oh, that's kind of like what it is. Oh yeah. Somebody was calling. So yeah, they blackballed him because of his views and perspectives on the religious side with his players, and also some things concerning the LGBTQ situation. You know what I mean? He had some things he had to say. So from what I've heard, this is kind of like why the industry blackballed him. So yeah. So I hope you get a job soon, man. Even Rick Pitino, they were offering Rick Pitino a job with the Knicks before there's a new coach that they got. And even Rick Pitino was like, yo, go to Mark Jackson. You know what I mean? He's qualified. So it's just crazy, man.
We don't need Pacino coming back. He messed us up once already.
Yo,
Nah, I met him one time in front of matter of fact, 137th in front of 80. I was like, yeah, I can take him.
Oh, that is funny.
But yeah,
that is funny.
But yeah, he's a good dude. And I was in 72 with his wife, future wife at that time.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's kind of crazy though, fellas? Now that we brought up Pitino real quick, and Mark Jackson being the guy who orchestrated and their style of play and everything, Rick Pitino is the guy that put that battery in Mark Jackson's back, because when Rick Pitino coached the Knicks, they were shooting no more threes than than most of the teams in the NBA at the time for a season at least. I mean, we could check the stats on it if we want, but I recall that it was such a big deal that they did a poster with the Knicks wearing like pilot suits and whatnot because he had them shooting so many damn 3-pointers.
Yeah, they called them the bomb squad. Yeah.
So in a sense, Pitino, how could I say, through Mark Jackson, kind of fathered a style that the Golden State Warriors is winning championships with in the past. You know what I'm saying? In recent past. It's a kind of a weird deal because they got that off of Mark Jackson, but I would say seeing on Mark Jackson reveres Pitino openly so much to a high degree, he got inspired off of that style that they were running and did something with it. You know what I mean?
Right. All right, fellas. Let's have some fun, man. And I'm glad Don is on, and Tom is on, and Simba's on, and you on at home on the 4 Facebook channels we're blasting off to: YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Kick, and hopefully this reaches Av's YouTube channel as well. We trying, bro. We trying. We trying, man. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, but let's have some fun, man. This is a unique, interesting one, and we're gonna get into it. Here we go. So NBA stadiums, hip hop is synonymous with basketball, is synonymous with movies, is synonymous with a good time, good feelings. And, you know, what I thought was interesting about this, the Ultimate NBA Hoop soundtrack team, is that it took artists from every city and it said who would have the best NBA soundtrack team from any city, and we can pick it. We can have some fun with it. And who do you think will have the crowd hyper? Who do you think would be most entertaining? Is it the Chi-Town team with Common and Kanye? Is it the New York team with Nas, DMX, and Biggie? Is it the ATL team with Ludacris, Gucci Mane, T.I.? Is it the New Jersey team with the Fugees and Queen Latifah and so on? Is it the Cali team with Kendrick and Snoop and The Game? What say y'all, man? If y'all had to be in the stadium, Simba and Don and Tom, and y'all had to pick a team to do the soundtrack of the music while you were there so you could be entertained, who would be your NBA soundtrack team?
Ooh, crazy. Can we pick from each category here, or just one state?
Well, let's get the teams in first, and then we can kind of shuffle it around.
All right. Well, I got to go with the home team, man. And then I think I'm gonna go across the water with Jersey, man.
Ooh, naughty. Fugees, Latifah. Wow, you can't go wrong there. What you think, Tomcat? Who you rocking with? What team you taking?
Tri-state area, baby.
Hey, that's a hard thing not to do, man. That's a lot of energy coming from that area right there, man. Biggie, Jay-Z, DMX, Nas. I mean, like I said the other night, you're gonna get a full meal with that one.
But the tri-state consists of Jersey too.
Yep. Oh, you going Jersey too? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the tri-state.
So now y'all just gonna make up your own rules and just pick two teams.
Yeah. We gotta go 2-1 on this.
we gonna blend teams now. Okay. Av, what you think, man?
I mean, I have to go with the previous votes. I mean, I would go with New York, of course, but it's kind of hard for me to leave Jersey out. You know what I'm saying? You could throw in that Red Man Time for some action. That gets you hyped, yo. Basketball game.
Yeah, they kind of left my man Red out, man. I don't know if you could sub. I might give Latifah a sub for Red. That'd be hard.
Yeah.
Simba, you get. Simba, your thoughts, man. Who you going with, man? Who's your NBA soundtrack team?
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna hold different route, but I'm taking the City of Angels with me because I lived in California, bro, before I moved to New York.
Dope.
So City of Angels always have a special spot in my heart, man. So I'm going with the City of Angels.
Okay, from the City of Angels, I'm taking Game out of the picture, Simba. Who are you gonna put in? What California MC you putting in? If I'm taking Game out, who you putting in?
If you took, I honestly. That's really tough, to be honest. It's a lot out there, but it's just like, damn, it's a really tough.
It ain't tough for me. I'm going Q. It ain't tough for me. I'm going Q. Game got sit down. Q is inserted.
Right?
Yeah, Q.
Insert Ice Cube.
You gotta put
immediately.
Q definitely is a good
immediately
for the game.
All right, y'all. And Luck, man, what you think, bro? He must have stepped away. All right. Does anybody want to make changes, swaps? If you could take somebody out of a team and insert someone to represent that team and make that team better, who you taking out of what team and who would you put in? I already swapped game for Cube, so
Could I make another swap on my side?
yeah, go ahead, do that.
All right, so I would take Kendrick out, and I would, like, my personal thing from I would put Tupac in the West Coast with Kendrick.
Interesting.
Or another suggestion, if I may, if I would keep the same order, right? If I took Kendrick out instead of Tupac, because I'm a huge Eminem fan, so I would put Eminem in the West Coast. I think he would do great in the West Coast.
Yeah, we don't have a Detroit slot here, so
yeah.
Since he was down with Death Row, and Aftermath and Interscope and all that.
Yeah.
Go on, keep the party going.
That's this is why I like what Simba said, because this is why I got my conflict with Pac, because to me Pac was between both coasts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta divide and conquer, but where did you conquer at? Because this dude, I mean, as much love as he had on the West Coast, I mean, he had just as much love on the East Coast with Naughty and Latifah, that whole flavor unit. I mean, with even with Nas at one point, he had love with Biggie. Of course, we know the history behind that. And so I mean, I gotta. But if you want to, I mean, even with that New York team alone, I mean, I there's a whole hard battle I would have between Jay-Z and X, because they both had. I mean, them hits was just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I take Jay out. I keep DMX for the prayer. I take Nas and put in G-Rap, and for taking out I put Slick Rick or LL.
I gotta agree with you, Tom, with the LL joint.
Okay. Can't go wrong with either one. Luck, I'm glad you came back, man. Who's your ultimate NBA hoop soundtrack team, man? What city? What city are they coming from?
You know what? Keeping it $150. Because I'm driving, that picture's so tiny, I can't really see it unless I finagle it. So I'm gonna pass on this one.
Okay, no problem. We just about done with that one. All right, fellas, that was dope. Let's continue to do this, man. I looked at this. This is an interesting little joint that I looked at. LeBron James has, and there's a list of people that play with so many different teammates throughout the years. Jeff Green played with 271 teammates. Vince Carter played with 261 teammates. Trevor Ariza played with 260. Temple played with 259. Chris Paul played with 248 people. McGee played with 248. LeBron James played with 245. DeAndre Jordan, 240. Smith played with 239. And Juwan Howard played with 236. Here's my ask of you guys. Who do you think is LeBron James' top all-time teammate? For all the chips that he won and all the finals that he went to, who do you think is LeBron James' top teammate throughout the years that helped lead him to the most success that he has? And Simba shaking his head, so I see the wheels turning. You want to jump in, bro?
That's two different questions, bro.
To be fair, I'm a LeBron fan, so like this is a great question.
Okay, let's get it.
All right. Personally, like LeBron had a lot of good teammates around him, but like for his championship teams, I would put Dwayne Wade in there. Obviously, he made a great impact with LeBron when he played. I would take Luka, because look what Luka's doing with LeBron. Luka's a great addition to the Lakers with LeBron to join LeBron. I would put Shaq. Even though Shaq was old at that time, still, like in his years, I would still put Shaq, because like Shaq had a decent dominance towards LeBron's career. you could go so many routes with it. You could put Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is in there too because without him, LeBron wouldn't win some win championships because he made a great impact. Kevin Love, there's Kyrie, there's
Hey
all these
man, you naming them all. We need one, brother. We need one.
one. All right, so sorry.
We need one. Yeah.
This is so one player that would impact.
You heard what I said? You tell
I would say with the good brother himself, I would say Dwayne Wade.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else want to jump in? Who's LeBron James' top teammate all time?
I got you. Well, it's really two questions. If you talk about winning championships, in my personal opinion, it would be Anthony Davis. Because how he played, he hasn't played how he played in that final since. He hasn't. Anthony Davis is already a monster on defense, but when Anthony Davis is hitting fadeaway mid-range jump shots and three-pointers, you can't do anything, and that's what he was doing during that final run. But that's winning championships. So if you talk about just generally who's the most talented, the best, like literally the best, it's Luka.
But
Tom Cat, what's your thoughts, man? And if
I'm gonna go with the way.
You got something to throw in, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
but like I agree with you with the whole Anthony Davis situation, but you got to remember one thing about Anthony Davis. He played that when he was healthy, but the thing is, like, you can't depend on him all the time to be that same Anthony Davis.
I know.
Like the 2020 bubble finals, you can't be like that's the only time Anthony Davis was healthy when he.
I know he played the best he played his entire career at that point in time.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree.
He was unstoppable.
I'm going with Dwayne Wade because of more time.
Mm-hmm.
More time with him than Luka.
Okay. Anybody else? Don, who you got, bro? Who's LeBron James' top teammate?
I think I'm gonna go with Tomcat with that. I think LeBron James. I think only because he hasn't had enough time with Luka. And like somebody even said, it's the inconsistency health wise with Sweatsuit there, man. He don't stay healthy enough, man.
Street clothes.
Yeah, he don't stay healthy enough for me, man. I think if he could stay healthy, I think it would be, sky's the limit would have been for him. I my dark horse, I wish if it would have, been in fruition, would have been Kyrie Irving. And I say that because, they didn't have enough time. I mean, LeBron went back to Cleveland and they did what they did. But I think if that could have cohesiveness could have stayed just a little bit longer, maybe another 2-3 years in, I think they would have won another ring.
Right.
See, that's a good point because, like, the synergy, the fit, just basketball wise, the fit with LeBron and Kyrie is perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
With LeBron and Wade, they're incredible. They're, you know what I'm saying, legendary players all time period. But they're very redundant. You know what I'm saying? And their skill set, they're very redundant. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it was interesting, like with LeBron being kind of like the big point, and then letting Kyrie take breaks and just let Kyrie do it. Okay, you do your thing now. It's your time now. As opposed to like with LeBron being a point guard, kind of like the engine, but then with AD, now he has a big man, he's throwing lobs or whatever. So it's different synergies. But like the Kyrie one is almost the most perfect.
Yeah.
I would say I'm gonna lean on, and I think everybody made great points. I'm gonna lean with Dwayne Wade, and I'm gonna say more championship and champagne. You know what I'm saying? More time in champagne. So I would rock with Dwayne Wade on that because they always say that Dwayne Wade taught him how to really get into that winning lane for real when it really count. So a lot of people like to say, well, he wouldn't have got them champions, at that point in his career if it wasn't for him teaming up with Dwayne Wade down there in Miami. And they don't say Chris Bosh, they normally say Dwayne Wade. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna roll with that too for that perspective. But my favorite teammate with him, outside of this question, I would say Kyrie. I love watching him and Kyrie operate. That was just something special. You know, real special. So I yield the floor on that.
All right, let's check out this particular clip. Hoop Streets. Here we go.
School with head coach Ryan Kaniga, and
So we got to start this show off by showing some love to a phenomenal two-sport athlete that had the internet going nuts this weekend. He's an all-state outside linebacker at Lawrenceburg High School in Indiana, and he was just named MVP of the Rivertown Classic basketball tournament, joining his twin sister, who was named MVP of the same tournament on the girls' side. So let's give it up for Noah. Having a little little trouble pronouncing that last name.
So is it silent like knife? It's the K silent.
Hey, yo, now that's funny. I got a little trouble pronouncing that last name, so we're going to go to our resident pronunciator and audio tech here at Gills Arena, Sebastian, for the proper pronunciation of that last name. We got Sebastian here. Sebastian, how do you pronounce that last name?
I like my job too much, so I'm going to say Knaser.
Okay, Knaser, okay.
Wow. Basketball player with the last name Kaniga. And we thought Tom Kaniga was a whole situation. Y'all thought, man. Y'all thought.
And here it is. I thought Grady Dick was bad, man.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think Grady Dick is still worse.
Man, these names, man. I don't know where these folks be coming from, man.
Yeah, I can only imagine what this kid had went through in school, man.
Right.
Oh man.
Yo, that's horrid, man.
Yo, look, he went the last of that Nassau, man.
Hell no. Not especially in the same classroom with you, D.
Oh nah, brother.
You'd have gave him hell.
Oh wow.
Hell in a cell like a wrestling match.
That's I tell you what, the crazy thing is he might have been a good rapper, because they might have would have accepted him.
Word.
Oh man.
Word.
Hey, it's with the A, not the ER. So I don't know. He might have got a pass.
Who's his parents, man? I want to know who his parents is, man.
Yo, that's a name change situation as an adult.
Yeah, right. I'm changing my name quick, man. I'm changing my name quick.
Word. Go to the judge, put the name in the newspapers, go through the whole walk, change your name.
I tell you what, he can't go down nowhere in Mississippi.
Ooh, hell no.
All right, man. Hey, as I'm preparing for the show, I'm coming across all this crazy stuff, and I come across this AI stuff, Tom. AI is undefeated on the internet, man. Why? Check this out right here. This is AI right here. This is AI art.
What? Yo, what's going on here?
AI.
Where are we going right now, bro?
Where are we going? Where are we going with this, man?
AI is undefeated, man. Here's another one. Y'all were talking about Anthony Davis, right? Here we go. Here's another one.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh wow.
That's bad, bro.
Oh,
That's bad.
wow.
Oh man.
They got him looking like 50 in that movie.
Yeah,
man. Oh, you hit the nail on the head.
Oh man.
You hit the nail on the head.
Like, we about to do the Mummy 3?
Word.
Yeah, right.
Hey man. Nobody's protected in this right here. Nobody's protected. AI is coming for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He didn't get his bag this summer, huh?
Not in it?
Yeah.
He didn't get his bag this summer, huh?
He ain't get the bag, yo.
Yeah. Nothing in the bag.
Nothing in the bag, daggone it. Nothing but length.
Yeah, right.
Stuck with another team.
Point.
They had a dream. They wanted him on the Knicks, man. They wanted him on the Knicks. They had a dream.
Funny stuff, man. Funny stuff. Last but not least, man, let's tear it apart, fellas. Here we go.
Yeah. That's wild, yo. That's wild.
So Clay and Megan Thee Stallion is putting on the ugly sweater for Christmas.
Wow.
Roasting chestnuts by the open fire.
Wow. They said she hooked the dinner up, though.
Yeah.
She hooked it up.
Where's she from again? Is it was it Tennessee or Memphis, or where's she from again?
Memphis.
She from Memphis?
She hit him with the real macaroni. They probably used to the macaroni, the runny macaroni and cheese. She hit him with the baked macaroni and cheese.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, that's that macaroni and cheese. They put corn in. Ain't got no business.
Word. Word.
Your boy Clay said he showed off. He had to show off when his pops and Megan was at the game.
Yeah. His pops probably ain't seen a black woman in like 30 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. My sweetie's here. I got to drop 30. Didn't we talk about he was one of the worst players of the season so far?
Yep.
Yeah, he did have that one, but he did have one good game. Probably that one.
That was the game. The Megan Thee Stallion game.
Yep.
So Simba, man, if Megan Thee Stallion's coming to see you drop, Megan Thee Stallion's coming to see you, man, you gonna drop 30?
Dude, honestly, bro, I don't even know, bro. It's very. You put me in a bad spot there, but I wouldn't guarantee you 30. I don't know.
Yeah, hypothetically, I know where he's coming from. I get it. So I'm gonna take it too. I'm gonna take it on the chin, right? So hypothetically speaking, if I was single and I'm out there balling and she's coming to see me, heck yeah, I'm dropping 50.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lace him up, man. Definitely have to lace him up.
Yeah.
Gotta lace it up, brother.
Yeah.
Gotta show and prove.
Sam Jackson said he got that boy nose wide open.
Long as he don't fall in, my whole thing, I'm not worried about Clay. As long as he don't fall into that, what the rest of them did with them Kim Kardashian syndrome, man. Because we all know what happened. Everybody that touched them females, I don't know, they ended up somewhere in a coma.
Word.
Yeah, don't go nowhere near the man eaters, huh? Leave the man eaters alone.
Word. She's a man eater.
Yeah, man. I'm closing the shades on them.
Yeah, man. That's rough, man. Black China took all the BBL juice out.
Word.
Wow.
She said, I'm done. It was the man eaters. They made me do it.
Word.
I'm taking all the juice out my forehead, out my lips, out my butt. It's all gone.
She's a maniac, man.
The man eaters made me do it. The man eaters. All right, y'all. Let's get ready to move on real quick. We got a new segment. It won't air today, but it'll air maybe next week or the week after, depending on how long it takes us to put it together. And it's called. I'll let the brothers handle this, who are going to lead the segment. Brother Don, talk to us.
Yes, sir. Coming soon. Ball to You Brawl. We're going to bring up some of the classic all-time fights in the NBA from the 80s all the way to the present.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Absolutely.
Here's a little taste, man. Here's a little taste of what you can expect from Ball to You Brawl. As soon as I can find it. What does everybody think of the segment? While I load this up.
It'll bring back what NBA was.
Talk to him, baby. Talk to him.
Tomcat. I said that earlier, brother. I missed that, man.
Talk to him, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Arch rivals. Like
where you could foul somebody and they just had to get up and go to the free throw line. And it was none of that other stuff.
There you go.
just dust that off.
There
Exactly.
you go,
There's
man.
no more softball, right? No more softball. We're taking it back.
Exactly.
Taking it back.
Exactly. They
Yeah,
taking it
the
back to
NBA.
when All-Star games meant something. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Yep.
This soft shoe,
Bragging
soft
rights.
foot
Bragging
stuff that they
rights.
doing right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I
All
remember the
right, here we
video
go.
game. Yep. Arch Rivals, the video game. It was based off
Yes,
of the
sir.
real NBA.
That's
Yes,
Kareem.
sir.
That's Word. I look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
Fuck Robert Parrish. He know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
And JB, he ain't getting no browning points by talking about he like me, Kareem, and Worthy.
It's all good. I couldn't stand his ass anyway.
Fuck you too, Robert Parrish. You, but all of them, man.
You know, it was the best rivalry in basketball. We hated each other so fucking much is because we had the same mentality. We wanted to win. I respect all of them, but fuck them. All of them kiss my ass.
Tadao, one of my favorite shooting guards of all time. Give it to him. Tadao.
That's what you tell them a little more. Tell them a little more about the segment. Tell them a little more about some of the more favorite things that we're gonna see. Some of the classic
Well, what
joints.
we're gonna do, man, what we're gonna do without giving away the goodies and intricate treats, we're gonna cover each era. You know, not every era, but we're gonna start up from the 70s a little bit, just a little touch. And we're gonna go through the 80s, then we're gonna go through the 90s, and we're gonna find our way into the 2000s. You know what I mean? So, we're gonna talk about basically how monumental the fights were when they happened, what they meant to us, all, as kids playing ball against other schools. Like when I was at PS80, hooping against PS40, and they'd be outside waiting for us after the game, ready to scrap with us. The coaches, if the coaches wasn't there, we'd have been brawling all the way to the Chiefs bus, man. So, these fights in the NBA shape and molded a certain culture, even for those of us playing street ball or organized ball, you know what I'm saying? Maybe street tournaments or playing for your school. These fights really changed the culture,
Yes, sir.
and it's
Yes, sir.
underrated, and we're going to talk about it.
Yes, sir. I miss it. I miss it, man. Like Luck said, I remember games I used to play against, the schools where we didn't have the charter buses and we had to catch the trains and whatever means to get there. If our parents could take us, I mean, it was, we got chased one time from boys and girls after we whooped their behinds.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the feeling, man. I miss those days. Like Tomcat said, the game is soft like ice cream, man. These dudes don't know what it is to take an elbow in the ribs and get up and get to that free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Real talk.
Do you guys think that? Do you guys think that the rivalry aspect of basketball and what it was in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, and it's kind of not the same because of the impact of free agency, and do we miss that element that gave people identity and purpose on a team, and you could root for them over a period of time and they grow and develop with a team and all of that good stuff? What do you guys think of that?
I want to say, like, it was something I was looking at with Shaq real quick, and it was this whole thing with Kevin Durant, the little mockery he was trying to make towards Michael Jordan going to play baseball. And the thing I want to say, I would love to be in front of these cats because I'm like, load management actually could have started back in the 80s, but it didn't. Why? Because those players wanted to play. They would argue with their coach about not coming out of the game. So we don't know if the coaches wanted to sit these superstars, but they wanted to play. Whereas now, these dudes are willing to be like, you know what, I gotta sit because I might lose that bag.
Interesting. Simba, you have an opinion on that, bro?
Yeah, I pretty much agree what you guys said just now about the load management and stuff like that. But the only thing is just like nowadays, if you look at it, back then where like everybody played, the whole team played, they rotated, they played majority of the minutes. But now if you look at the load management now and how it is, they sit players out for like 3-4 games like at a time, like to the point where like when the team really needs them, they're not there, they can't play because the coach decide not to play them, which sucks. It takes a whole like toll on the team. It it could bring them an L. You won't be able to push at a later run if you guys really want to make the playoffs. If the team wants to make the playoffs, it's very difficult for them to do it. To be honest, like back in the days, like everybody played no matter what happened. You didn't have like an option for load management. You get to play 82 games if you wanted to, 40 minutes if you wanted to. But now it's just soft. It's just like they don't want the players to get hurt, and it's kind of annoying when you don't see your players play.
Anybody want to follow that?
They totally soft. I just came across a clip where dude just got his jaw broke, and he came in the next game with a neck brace on. So all this low management and everything. I think it was Gerald Henderson from the Celtics. It wasn't. I think I said the luck, but yeah, he came out there with a neck brace on and playing basketball.
Heck yeah. They don't make them like that no more. This man playing with a neck brace. Neck brace. Like, who plays ball with a neck brace? Like, who? Gerald Henderson. When? In the 80s. Not the 90s, not the 2000s. The only person that matched that kind of grit, you know who would have played with a neck brace out of the 2000s? You know who? Kobe Bean Bryant would have done it. Kobe was an Iron Man. Kobe could have played in the 80s with his mentality. He could have. I mean, I remember that time when he dislocated his finger or what have you, and he just looked at the trainer, walked over to him, and was like, yo, do it. And the dude yoked his friggin' finger. And I was like, yo, and he walks back in the game and he's netting, hooping. I was like, yo, Kobe's a beast. And then they showed you the next clip of Anthony Davis, aka street clothes. And he might have just, sprained his pinky. And then the next thing you know, he's out the game on a stretcher. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just fascinating,
I think it takes away from us as fans too, man, because we don't get to see, like Simba said, we don't get to see our best players playing. And you pay all that money to go to the stadium, and then you find out that your favorite player is not playing.
Yeah, man. Real talk, man. These guys, man. Some of these guys out here. They I'm taking shots too. So some of these ballers out here, become the all-time scorer. You know what I'm saying? A 6'1" dude might go grazing by him and rub his elbow, and he throws his whole body on the floor, like the guy was a cornerback running past him. Like, I don't know, man. Some of these guys are not cut from the same cloth, and you know what? We need some of that culture back. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
The whole thing with the whole back the whole culture thing, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Anytime, because right now the NBA is all about protecting the players. Valuing the players, because if the player gets hurt all the time like this, they're gonna lose value in a sense.
Well, the reality is this, bro. The reality is this, from somebody who still actually plays, is that the difference between the game then and the game now is that the game then was much more vertical. So the type of injuries that you get, you know what I'm saying, was like we all know, ACLs, stuff like that. The game now, which is why everybody's Achilles is popping and calves is talking, is that the game is more horizontal to speak. It's much more lateral movement as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to vertical movement. In the sense of like everybody's doing, there's fucking 7 foot, 300-pound dudes doing Euro steps. You know what I mean? And a lot of these movements are tearing up people's soft tissue. They're tearing up people's ligaments and stuff. And it's a different, you know what I'm saying? It's different than the straight line movement that we grew up playing. You know what I'm saying? And if you keep doing that, and if you're doing that from AAU all the way up until the pro level, you're tearing your body up, bro. You're tearing your body up. And
that's an excellent point that you make.
Yeah, because
I still think it's
particularly the big dudes with the lower body issues. Guys like hopefully not, but it's we already had the little blood clot thing. Hopefully that's a one-off. But like Wimby, that you know what I'm saying, they're doing all these not acrobatic. I don't want to say acrobatic, but definitely borderline natural movements as far as like how to step in with the Euro step, with the Pinoy step. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, there's some creativity to it, but the game's changed. You know what I mean? It's not so much everybody soaring and flying through the air like back in the day. That, you know, that being the cause of the issue, the cause of the injuries, but more the side to side movement. You know what I mean?
But can I actual
Hold on a minute. Tomcat, you said something and it kind of broke up. And then Simba, you can go right after him.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's the BS kickers they got now. So most of the injuries are upper body, and everything like for the past 8-9 years of lower body. It's terrible.
Oh, so you think the shoe technology can get better and assist in preventing
it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible now. It's terrible.
Simba, your thoughts?
Yeah, do you think, but I just had a follow-up question with that whole like injury thing. Do you think it's because like they didn't do conditioning back then, like how the NBA players are doing now? Or do you think it's a whole different like aspect of the whole situation, the way you look at it?
No, I think it's a combination of wear and tear. I think it's a combination of different movements. You know what I mean? And more covering more ground. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a completely, we always compare the eras and all that, and so who's better, who's this, who's that, but it's hard as shit to do that because it's a completely different game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all know that. It's a completely different game. The game was much more inside in the paint. Now it's like all on the outside. You know, the teams are playing 5 out. You got big ass Karl Anthony Towns trying to cross people up. You know what I'm saying? It's complete. You know what I mean? That's like freaking. I can't even. Who was built like him back in the day? I can't even think of anybody right now. But can you imagine a 7-footer back in 1987? You know what I'm saying? Pump faking a 3 and then trying to drive to the basket.
They weren't allowed.
Nah, man, they might kill it.
Yeah, they weren't allowed for sure.
For sure. They were not
You'll
allowed.
get benched if you did that. You would get benched if you did that.
They were not allowed. The only 7-footer.
Going on now. That's what's
the only like known 7-footer that had the skill set to even attempt that was Ralph Sampson, right? At 7'4". Special, we spoke about him. He was, a special ball player, right? But man, these guys weren't allowed to do that. Lion Bear was the guy who was really the first like big man allowed to really shoot threes fairly often. And, like back in the days when I was a kid, it used to look like he shot a lot of threes. But the reality is he really did not shoot a lot of threes. It's just that when he made it, it was a big deal. You know what I mean? Like he might have made 2, you know what I'm saying? 1 out of 2 or 2 out of 3. And it was like, whoa, the big man shooting threes, right? So it's just interesting stuff.
Yeah, but do you
man, speaking, we're sitting here, we're having civil discourse, civil conversation about old school versus new school basketball, the differences between that. We do that quite often on the show. Here's someone that took that to the nth degree in the Jordan LeBron classical circular debate. Check it out.
Circular.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
LeBron Jordan debate. I could tell by the looks in his eyes and this goatee on this man's face, he was probably trying to prove a point for LeBron to be the GOAT. And this is why I can't debate with everybody. Because I get to hitting you with these bars, hitting you with these facts that support that Jordan is the GOAT, and you pull out a banger on me, I'd be damned, my friend. I'd be damned. LeBron James fans be losing this debate every time if it was up to me. You can't debate me with this topic because you're going to get smoked. Then you're going to be trying to smoke me. I can't have it. So, dude, now you in jail for life because you capped your friend because you lost the LeBron Jordan debate. Like I say, from the looks of his face and the look in his eye, he looked like a LeBron fan. All y'all got the same look. Y'all Bron sexuals all look the same. You look like one of them. Damn, this is crazy.
Yo, that's what cracked me up.
That's funny.
Bron sexuals.
My man was
Foul
pissed.
ball. Foul ball.
Wow.
Damn, I take my
Oh
swipes to
yeah.
LeBron, but not like that. Damn, that's insane. I take my swipes. I shoot my subliminals every now and again, like I did earlier, but damn, that's insane. Yo,
Yeah.
The crazy
that's a
part
bit
is, like,
much.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie to you guys.
old,
I'm a LeBron
but I
James
just wanted to
fan.
bring it to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Drew actually shot somebody over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's real stuff. He's doing actual time because he shot his man over a Jordan LeBron debate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Now,
That's
you know,
literal.
I've
That's
heard a
literally
lot
the
of things.
definition of ball till you brawl.
Word, yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Agreed.
Ball till you brawl. I can help you out with that. He might put a bullet in your fitted cap.
Don, your thoughts, man.
Yeah, I
Is
can't
it
even.
worth it?
Nah, man. You got. It's things taken too far, man. You got to come on, man. Like that. That's not necessary, man. That's wow. That was wow.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? Like real talk. Like I was talking to a good homeboy of mine's, man, a good brother, good brother. And he looked at me straight to my face one day, and he said, "Yo, look, you know these young boys out here, they don't know how to talk it out because we '80s dudes. You know, if we had a problem with someone, you just square up in the center of 80 Park, Rochdale Park. You shoot your fist, you shake your hands after, no matter who lost or win, and that was that. A lot of times. Not every time, but a lot of times. You know what I mean? He said, man, look, I got this nephew that's wild. He looked me straight to my face and said, yo, Unks, I can't stand to lose an argument out here. So his Unks look at him like, yo, chill, you could always lose an argument and just agree to disagree and move on. He said, nah, I carry, man. I carry, and your real talk. I pull out the ooh-wop, yo. He didn't say ooh-wop. That's me old school talking, but he's like, I pull out the ooh-wop even, just because I can't lose an argument. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. He said, yeah, nah, straight up, look. He said he come out the crib packed because he can't lose an argument. He can't stand to lose an argument. I said, yo, it's crazy. You got some people out here that live their life, man. This right here ain't really too much of a shock. I just try to let it shock me because I don't want to become desensitized, but not to go off on the deep end, but yeah, that just reminded me of that conversation that I had with this brother. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Over a LeBron conversation, though. That's a bit much, B. I mean,
Yeah, man.
dude, you know how many times, you know how much life sentences I'd be serving right now for all the crap that all the abuse I take over Clyde the Glide Drexler? Are you kidding me? I'd be jailed for life. Because everybody know I stand on it. Clyde the Glide Drexler is bar none the greatest competition Jordan ever had, and he gave Jordan business. And I got the proof to prove it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't willing to do a sentence over this. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Lucky A.
I
Smith
think,
theme song right there, baby.
yeah. I think the thing that held Clyde back was the fact that he had the Sherman Helmsley haircut. But other than that,
Yeah.
You know, I had
Listen,
to slip it in there, right?
listen, yo,
I know.
yo,
Honestly, I think that's part of it. I think that's part of his marketing. And he didn't shine it how he should have.
yo, I don't care what nobody used to say, man. Growing up, me and my brother used to say, man, they lying about Clyde's age, man. That dude was 20 years older than what he was, man.
Clyde was retirement age, huh?
Yeah. He should have been in the 70s, man.
Young old man.
All right, man. Let's we could do this all day. The honor, since he's our new guest, we got the Thunder's Corner, or we got half man, half amazing. What would you like to get into, brother? Talk to us.
Let's do half man, half amazing.
All right. Half man, half amazing for 1,000, Alex.
Word.
Right. So that's we're going over the best plays that we can find for best plays that money can buy coming out of the NBA. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. I'm gonna run the sound in the beginning, and then as we continue on, we'll throw the sound off and let everybody comment and do their thing. Okay. Are we rolling? Guess we're not. I have to load that up again. Okay, there we go.
Donovan Mitchell fired it into the rafters. A prayer is answered here in Miami.
Tell you what. Well, how about one more miracle?
The lob for Wiggins. He did it. The Heat win it. A spectacular finish for Miami. Jones. 3 to shoot. Kawhi for the win. Touchdown! Clippers win!
The beauty of this play is, yes, Kawhi came in big time, but Derrick Jones Jr. didn't try to be a hero. He got it across quickly, which left some time for Kawhi to do what Kawhi does.
No fouls to give from Minnesota. Into the hands of Reeves. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Reeves splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good at the buzzer. Austin Reeves does it again. Wow. It's over. Reeves' magic continues this week for LA.
That's the one place you didn't want Rudy Gobert in. Sliding his feet at the top of the key. Great split there by Austin Reeves. And then, again, Dante DiVincenzo, he's up. They don't have time for a pass. So just a great floater there.
See Murray at midcourt trying to keep him from getting a catch. Here's Curry. Deep triple. It's good. We're tied again. 4.5 minutes. Curry has all 13 of Golden State's points.
They start him in the backcourt. Draymond again with the screen. One dribble before the defender can react. How good is that?
What do you expect here now with Denver?
Looking, no timeouts left. The pass comes to Bane. Bane hoisting at the buzzer. He drills it.
That's crazy.
It's magic on a.
What would you say? Would you say about that one?
No, I saw that one. That was crazy.
Yeah. Any thoughts on these highlights?
Yeah, them some actually there's 2 Minnesota ones, man. There was a recent one where they just lost a 12-point lead against Phoenix and they lost the game.
Giannis hitting step back fadeaways.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like a 40-footer for him.
Yeah, sorry about that, Simba. I didn't know you were out.
No, you're good. You're good.
Simba, any other? What was your favorite? What would you title a half man, half amazing play in the NBA this season that you saw?
I would
not
say
be on the screen, but just one that you can recall.
I would say what I could recall.
We lost him for a second. All right. Anybody else got a half man, half amazing play that they can remember from the season?
Yeah, the recent one, like I said, the recent one with Minnesota and Phoenix, it was like I think like a little over a minute left, and Phoenix came back and won the game. They were down by like 12 against Minnesota.
I'm gonna go with that. The rookie down here in Charlotte, Nipple Kid, because he said he mad 3 the game before, took it this time.
That dunk was insane.
Yeah,
that's Joker, man. Joker
Yeah, that was like Dominique stuff right there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh boy, that was crazy.
He's looking like the MVP runner right now, man.
Unreal. Ball handling ability is too good. Let me watch this here. Beautiful. 360 spin. Layup off the ground.
Number 2 overall pick gets it into Wembanyama, guarded by Washington. Wembanyama, the save, the reverse, and the foul. A figment of our basketball imaginations.
What'd you say, Don?
That first game of the season right here was crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was bananas right there, man.
Yeah.
That team is looking dangerous. My boy Sun is out right now, and Wemby's out right now. They looking. Fox is looking. He looking like, oof.
Yeah, now they got these people missing, and they're still playing good.
Yeah, I think they like 6-1 since Wemby and Castle been out, man.
Yeah.
They looking dangerous. I'm liking Vessel right now. Dylan Harper's back. I mean, that team look like they about to go on a run.
Cooper Flag.
I think he had like 30 something the other night, I believe.
Yeah, he had 35, I think. And he caught a body. He caught oh my God, what's the center for the Clippers name?
Zubac.
Zubac. He bodied Zubac.
Yeah, I'm liking. I mean, he's definitely. I like the kid. I didn't think the kid Knipple was gonna do this well so fast, man. But I'm liking him, man.
He looks a lot more comfortable than when he was running point, for sure. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Oh man.
You know who's doing pretty good too? A rookie. The rookie from Philly, Edgecombe.
I like that kid, man. I like that kid.
Yeah.
He's a good defensive wing. I like it. Like the first game what he played, his NBA debut, he dropped like 27 or 30 points, and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that kid, man. I'm liking this kid from New Orleans, man.
I like both of them.
Yeah, man.
Well, Queen is
Queen, right?
Yeah,
Queen. Yeah, Queen is good.
That was Cooper Flag's teammate in Duke.
Yeah, one of them. Yep. I like Fears too.
Yeah, Fears is a good point guard, man. I think them dudes, they got a little something. I think it's time to move Zion, man. To just start building, man.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with these dudes that need, that we talk about might be traded soon, like Zion, like LaMelo and Ja, we all know they're talented to a degree or whatever, they're good players, whatever. But who really will want these guys right now and what they bring? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think LaMelo, I think him getting benched the other night, I think his time has run out in Charlotte, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I actually attempted to watch that game just to see what he was doing, and I seen everything you were saying, Al. I saw everything you were saying, man. I gotta side with you on this now, man, because I was a big fan of this kid, and I still think he got the abilities to make a hell of a player. But like I said before, he needs discipline, bro. He needs a strong coach, and it got to be in an organization that knows that the ball player is not bigger than the coach. And that will be the only way that this guy is going to pan out to be the kind of star I know he could be. Because honestly, ability-wise, he got the Pistol Pete gene in him is what you do with it. And right now, he ain't doing ish with it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him like, yo, dude, what are you doing? You just hoisting up shots. It's like, nah, man, this ain't cool, man. You're shooting out of boredom. And then he got these teammates, they're like enablers. Because one of the teammates was taking an interview while the game was going on Friday night. And he was just enabling everything this guy did. Because for some reason, they were interviewing this teammate of his. I don't know if the guy might be coming off an injury or whatever. But the dude, it's like, yo, man, he's just not in the right situation. He don't know it, but he's really not in the right situation. He need to be in a situation where they got some kind of discipline in place. You know what I'm saying? Again,
Yeah.
where it's not about the players running things, but the coaches ultimately run things. He need a Doc Rivers. That's what he need. He need a Doc Rivers. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily that. Got no vets. No vets.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And they just gave him a little bit of props because he stole the ball at the end of the game, so the coach in the game will try to build confidence. He got no weapons. So, if you, like you said, it may have to take a strong-hearted coach to come back, but they ain't got no vets. Practice is over and the game is over. They run wild. He running around, cute little girlfriend in his Lamborghini.
Word. I wonder if he got wind of some sort of like administrative BS going on with Memphis. And then just say, yo, if they don't care, why should I care? If they gonna throw in the towel and wait till the next draft, why should I hoop?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's some weird stuff. But let's get out of here. Yep, we up. Thunder Corner. Talk to us, bro.
All right, so let's talk about the Thunder and how they're taking over the NBA. Like an evil empire. Yeah, so I got some stats, you know what I'm saying? Is that Giddy in the picture? He's not on the team no more. But anyway, I got some stats.
Yeah, it was the best picture I could find, bro.
I just like,
I knew you was gonna say something.
The Thunder are right now 19-1, right? And that's 19-1 with SGA sitting out 11 fourth quarter. So 11 of those games he didn't even play the fourth quarter. And he's averaging 33 points a game. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, I got some stats. This is through 17 games, so this isn't even all of the games, but just to give you an idea how they're beating the crap out of everybody. So relative defense rating, basically is like what the amount of points you give up compared to the rest of the league, right? So if we look at some of the greatest defensive teams of all time, right? Like the 93 Knicks, right? Compared to the rest of the league, they gave up their relative defense rating, the RDR, is negative 8.3. So they gave up 8.3 points less than the league average when they played. You know what I'm saying? This 2004 Spurs gave up 8.8 points less. You know what I'm saying? Than the rest of the league when they played. 2008 Celtics, 8.6 points less than the league average from when they played. To keep it more modern, to give you more of a modern kind of understanding, the 24 Timberwolves had a good defense, Gobert and all them. You know what I'm saying? They were 6.3 points less. The Oklahoma City Thunder right now are 11.4 points less than the league average. So they're locking teams the hell up. Defensive plus minus in the league. Right now, they got the number 1 guy, Caruso, the number 4 guy, Chet, the number 9 guy, Casey Wallace, the number 14 guy, SGA, the number 15 guy, Hartenstein, the number 17 guy, and Jalen Williams, the one that has been playing, not the one that just started playing again, and the number 18 guy, AJ Mitchell, across the whole league. So out of the top, 20 guys, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the top 20 guys of defensive plus minus in league. point differential through 17 games, right? So the Knicks, again, just to give us a baseline, because we all know and love the Knicks are plus 83. So they scored 83 more points than, you know what I'm saying, than the opposition in all of the games up to 17 games. The Timberwolves are plus 97. Detroit is plus 102. The Spurs plus 105. Then we get to like the monster teams. The Rockets are plus 146. Denver is plus 165. OKC is plus 277. You know what I'm saying? Like all the numbers you look at indicate that they're way the hell better than everybody else. Denver's margin of victory, average margin of victory is 9.7 points. Houston's average margin of victory is 10.7 points. OKC's margin of victory is 15.9. You know what I'm saying? And this dude isn't even playing most of the fourth quarters. 11 of the fourth quarters he sat and they were up by so much. You know what I'm saying? Like they're crushing teams. Now the ill thing about it is that let's say they're probably, most people's favorite to win a championship. Right? You know what I'm saying? Some people would say Denver or Houston, whatever. The problem, it's not even a problem. I guess it's a problem for the rest of the league, is that they have a treasury of fucking boatload of draft picks in the future. You know what I'm saying? So like for 2026, for example, they have their own pick. They have Houston's pick. It's top 4 protected. So if Houston gets in the top 4, they don't get it. Houston obviously is not going to be in the lottery. Philly, they have their pick. That's top 4 protected. Philly looks like they're probably not going to be in the lottery. But this is the one. They have the Clippers pick, and it's unprotected. And the Clippers are horrible right now. They're probably like the 3rd worst team in the league. So unless James Harden continues to be like Superman on this team, which he has been, and they're still losing, but they have a legitimate chance to get like a top 4 or 5 guy in the next draft, which includes AJ DeBansa, who people are like is the next freaking Kobe, Michael Jordan, Tracy McGrady, wing scoring type dude, or Cam Boozer, Carlos Boozer's son, who is Simba. You went to college ball, so you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or Peterson.
Oh yeah.
Or Peterson. So can you imagine OKC getting all 3 of these guys are probably better than, I like Cooper Flag. They're probably better than Cooper Flag. So can you imagine OKC getting Cooper Flag as a rookie just to add on to what they have? You know what I'm saying? Then the next 2027, they have their own pick. They have Denver's pick. They have the better of Houston or Indy. They have Miami's pick. And then they have swap rights again with the Clippers. I just stopped at 27. They have more. You know what I'm saying? Going up to 2029. So they're probably set to be like dynasty for like the next 8 to 10 years, which is crazy. So we all need to hope that James Harden turns into like, I don't know, Michael Jordan for a little bit, keeps him out of the lottery, or Wembanyama can somehow stop them. But I feel like OKC is set up to dominate the NBA for the next decade.
How many other pros do you think is gonna make the
Say again?
How many people are going to make the All-Star game?
2. They probably let them have 2. Maybe 3. Maybe 3, depending on Jalen Williams how he does when he gets back.
I think the only thing that's gonna kill their dynasty is, like I said, it's a whole different generation. Everybody wants that bag. So all of those players like Luke Dort, which you didn't even mention him, people not even mention how good defensively he is. You know what I'm saying? On a one-on-one basis, we seen him shut down some of the superstars. So I think it's just the bag, Av. I think really that's what's gonna kill them is everybody's gonna want that bag.
Oh, they also have, I forgot. They also have the number 16 pick for last season who got hurt, so he hasn't even played yet. And they got Nikola Topic, who would have been a lottery pick 2 seasons ago, but he got hurt. He tore his ACL or whatever. Then he came back, and then now he has he's recovering from testicular cancer, so he hasn't played this season. But these are two, this is a number 16 pick and a guy who would have been a top 5 pick that haven't even played yet.
Wow.
And what's to me the illest thing about them is that their dominance, like Shea is nasty. We all know Shea gets buckets, whatever. But their dominance is based on defense. And it's like you can go on cold streaks. You can get, you know what I'm saying? You have games where you're just not gonna hit nothing. Defense isn't determined by luck. You know what I'm saying? Defense is just playing hard. So you can be good at defense always. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Golden State back when they had the Splash Brothers. They just had days. Sometimes they were just cold. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't beat them. You know what I mean? Every once in a while. And speaking of the Splash Brothers, they're on pace to beat that all-time record. They're on pace to win. I think it was 74, 75 games.
Wow.
They've only lost one game. You know what I mean? So can they do it? Probably unlikely. But if they push for it, I don't know.
So you think they might get the Bulls record?
Yeah.
What Chicago has? Chicago has 72?
73, 73 and 9.
73?
Like Golden State.
I think they all those minutes in the fourth quarter.
Hey, Tomcat, you're coming in low.
Yeah. If you could move to another spot, because you're kind of fragging in and out, bro. We definitely want to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think that whole, like I said, I mean the dominance that they can have, like those '90s Bull teams, the splash teams with Golden State. I think what all of those teams have, and Golden State has that, is everybody knows their part on the team. Everybody knows their part on the team, from the bench to the starters. And I think what OKC has over those Jordan teams and those Golden State teams is they have a lot of intricate parts on that Oklahoma team that you can balance out. Like, we didn't even talk about the kid Wallace. They got a lot of intricate parts that you could just pull out and put in, and all these guys can play. All these guys can give you double figures at any given night.
Yeah, what I was saying was, if y'all can hear me, I said I think they can do it, because if you send him all those minutes in the fourth quarter, this could be a done deal. Yeah. Because if you look at the Chicago, they had basically Jordan and Pittman and maybe somebody else. They got at least 4 or 5 people that can score.
That's what I said. Yep. It's a lot of.
That's why Shea doesn't have to score too much.
Yeah.
Shea doesn't have to do the main scorer. He has so many weapons around him that he could just pass the ball and let them take over the game if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Embarrassment of resources, man. Embarrassment of resources. So let's do this right before we get out of here, man. Let's go. Are you a believer or a non-believer? Let's put this West-East Coast Conference record up, and let's look at who we got. Are you a believer or a non-believer in the power rankings for each conference by record? Av, which conference you want to start with, East or West?
Let's start with the East, man. Why not?
All right, help us out. Lead us off on this one.
All right. Yeah. So let's start. I'm looking at the chart I'm looking at the one on the right. So yeah. The Pistons are 16-4. I believe that's what it says. It's a little small for me, but 16-4 for the Pistons. Are y'all believers or non-believers?
I believe in them.
I believe in them. Yeah.
I got Kay Cunningham. I told you guys my 2 and my top 5 MVPs. I got him and Wemby. Wemby hurt right now, but Cade is putting in that work, man.
And you got to understand, they're a young team, right? They're a young team, so they have a lot to learn. They're learning each season, each game. So they're only going to get better from here. So you can't really count Detroit out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Toronto, who has been balling, just matched up against our wonderful Knicks. But yeah, what do y'all think of Toronto?
You know, I believe in them. I think one of the biggest things they did was getting Brandon Ingram, man.
All right. Anybody else got any words for Toronto?
I say I
I'm a
agree with
non-believer,
Don.
man. I'm
You
a
know,
non-believer.
Benny,
I gotta see them.
I'm a
I gotta see them
non-believer.
do it over a whole series long, especially when you get into like March, when you know the dog days come after the break.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you really get tested as a team. I got to see if they're gonna be in the same shape come March.
That's a good point. But I do see Ingram as a big factor over there because I've always been a guy that I always viewed him as a potential, you know, like a potential big something because of his skill set and his height.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's not scared of the shot. He's not, you know, he could be clutch. You know what I mean, in the right situation. You know, they always used to say he's like a poor man's Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? And being a poor man's Kevin Durant is a hell of a ball player still, you know?
I tell you what, I know the Lakers wish they had him back.
You know what's so funny? I think the Lakers wish they had him back from the time they got rid of him. The guy was a hell of a player even for them. I
Yeah.
couldn't, but you know, at the time they gave him up, and you know what? You know, they got street clothes before they thought he was gonna be street clothes. You know what I mean? So, you know,
Yeah.
that's a hard call, and they want a chip off of that trade. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I get it. It's in the bubble, and you got people on both sides of the fence. Count it. Some people saying don't count it, but all in all, it's a championship. It's on the record. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Scotty Barnes, by the way, who's playing pretty incredible for them. Next up is the Knickerbockers.
You know, I'm a believer, man.
Yeah, I'm a believer too.
I'm gonna kill y'all with this one, but my dark horse MVP for that team right now is not Brunson, it's not Cat, it's none other than my man Shambit, man.
That's a dark ass horse, bro.
Yeah, man.
He's balling though.
I gotta
say
why
what you
that,
want.
man,
He's balling.
The
Yo,
dude,
he's balling.
The dude is balling, man. I gotta give him credit, man. He's balling.
He's
man.
out. He's out.
He had that big ass game and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
Even the sun can't fade that shadow, huh?
They're gonna miss him, but I hope I'm hoping everybody else step up on the team, man.
Yeah. Now they've been doing their thing. He's been hurt. OG's been hurt as well. And honestly, with those two absences, I thought it was gonna affect him because Shaman has been really good off the bench.
Yeah.
And OG was doing his thing, but they've held it down without them. So that's good.
I'm a believer, but man, do they gotta low management these dudes so they get past these injuries, man. I don't know what it is. We always caretaking these dudes with these injuries on the Knicks, man. Jesus Christ.
I think the bench is finally getting used.
Yeah,
Mike Brown, baby,
sure.
the power of Mike Brown.
Yeah,
the bench is getting used. He still got to get some chemistry, but the bench is getting used. That's what we want.
Yeah,
that's what we want. Probably we've been saying that for like 2 years. A bench, use your bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thibodeau was rolling over in his he's not dead in his bed.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that? Like about the whole Knicks thing? I don't believe them at all because I don't like the Knicks. So I'm always against them. I know I might get some hate, but you know, it's just like every year, right? Every year, all Knicks fans say that we're gonna make it. This is our year. Our year comes to find out. Same thing. Different year. So I'm like,
you on for the fight tonight, brother.
Listen.
Back up, boy.
I'm a Laker fan. Listen, you know, we're doing great. We're doing great. You know, we're holding up.
Yeah, you guys need to hold up shit. Because you know you ain't got another bubble. You ain't got another bubble coming. Shit.
Hey, don't speak too soon, Rudy. He's still playing.
This freaking guy. But all right. The Knicks are great. The Lakers suck. We got that out the way. Okay.
There we go. Back to your regular
So
schedule program.
let's talk about the Miami Heat, the resurgent Miami Heat with their new offense, no picks, no screening. There's a little bit of screening, but they're running a kind of like a modern motion offense. It's kind of weird, but they've been doing pretty well. What do y'all think about that?
I don't believe in them.
No.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna be there in the long run, Ab. I just don't think they have enough to take over. I don't think they have enough to take over Detroit. Definitely the Knicks. We still got Cleveland. I mean, there's 3 teams right there. I mean, could easily beat them. Hell, I even think Milwaukee can beat them.
I don't believe them in the Heat either, but I think they're a playing team.
Okay.
I can see that.
They're running at the fast. They're basically just running and gunning, man. They're running at one of the fastest paces ever.
Yeah, they're a playing team. I don't think they're gonna go anywhere far.
Yeah, I
because
think they can be a playing team.
Bam has no help, and without Bam, that team just crumbles. With Bam, and even they said it in the ESPN. I don't know if you guys heard it, like couple weeks ago. They said that without Bam, the team just falls up. With Bam, their defense goes up, and the ratings go up. They're winning games. But the only question is, like I said, it's just Bam on the team. Tyler Hero ain't doing nothing on that team without Bam. He can't carry the team. He can't do nothing. He can't shoot. It's just like Bam is the main guy. And without Bam and without the pieces around him, they're not going to go anywhere far. They're not going to go deep in the playoffs either. They're going to be playing team and their regular season team as of for right now.
Fair assessment.
All right. I'm skip a few because I'm sure we all agree that Cleveland is at least decent. But I want to get to something that's a little more contentious. What do we think about the Bucks in their situation?
That's a good one.
That's
first round dropout.
Okay.
Oh, Kanye West.
Because when Giannis was there, they're one of the better teams in the league. And he got hurt, and now they're one of the worst teams in the league. Because the team is just basically designed to be around Giannis. But
right.
Well, yeah. So, we have any believers, non-believers?
Oh, non-believers.
Yeah, yeah. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Yeah, because like Giannis can't do it by himself, right? He doesn't have no help. Like everybody's gone from that team.
That's why he was looking for this.
Yeah, that's exactly. That picture proves a lot. You know, he can't really do much.
AI is undefeated, man. AI is undefeated.
Did you see? I don't know if you guys saw it, but did you see when Milwaukee? I forgot what team they were playing it, but Giannis came to a free throw line and is about to take a jump shot, and they left him wide open. They disrespected him. Did you see that?
Um,
No, actually, I didn't know. I mean, I could see.
Yeah, just look at that one. They disrespected Giannis like so badly because he doesn't have a jump shot and he was about to take a jumper from the free throw line and they left him wide open. No defense, no nothing. I think it was against the Hornets or the Hawks, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they playing his brothers yet?
He's a
cheerleader. He's a cheerleader on the bench.
He had a highlight the other night. He dunked on somebody.
It's about so you're saying it's about time they signed the moms for the 10-day contract to have her come from off the front office?
Hey, whoa, hey, Tomcat, take it easy. You don't want his brother to come chase you around the table like he did Cameron.
Show up at your job with the superhero cape on.
So if y'all are Giannis, so put yourself in Giannis's shoes, and you're injured and you're sitting on the sideline, you're waiting to come back. Your team was competitive. Your team was, towards the top of the standings when you were playing, and your team has just plummeted since you've been gone. What are you thinking? What are you guys thinking? Should I move? Should I bounce? Should I try to stick it out?
How the hell to get out of town?
It's time to move, man. It's time for him to move, man. It's time for him to move. It's time for that organization to just get up and just rebuild totally. Like just reconstruct that team. Send him. He needs to go somewhere where he can win again. And there's very few teams. I mean, I don't know if Oklahoma will be willing to part with certain people. I don't know what the Knicks. I know the Knicks. Whole Knicks thing was because he didn't come to the Knicks is because I found out that Mikal Bridges trade.
You went out, Don.
Yeah, he froze a little bit.
And he's coming up to a good point too. I could tell that point was going to be super good.
Yeah, you just gotta like go out and come back in so you can unfreeze.
Yeah, we could see you, but we can't hear you.
No, he froze. Yeah,
he froze up. Damn. He had a good point coming.
That's
too.
all right. Let's get back to it. While we're waiting for Don. Oh, Don's back. Go ahead. Finish your point, bro.
Yeah, so I think and that was the whole thing behind that trade that would have went through for Giannis. They wanted 2 of the picks that went to Brooklyn, and had the Knicks were able to keep 2 of those picks, which I never understood why they traded so many. Giannis will be wearing the blue and orange right now, it's just crazy how that could have transpired. And I think he would have loved to have been a Knick, man. I mean, you talking about him and Cat. I mean, come on. I mean, this would have been a dream for Cat because now he don't have to play no defense.
Word. But would there have been a him and Cat the way this would have worked?
No, it was going to be him and Cat Luck. They was giving up the trade was going to be 2 picks, Josh Hart and Anunoby.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Oh
that's
wow!
That's a lot.
Now they
It's a
going.
lot, but I'd have went with it.
They
I'd have went with
They
it.
going. I'm getting Josh Hart by.
Yep.
Anunoby, I like you, but you going too.
Yeah. I would have took it.
I mean, you looking at a generational player in Giannis as opposed to Anunoby and Josh Hart. I'm not saying they're not good players.
They're good.
This dude is a generational player in Giannis. You can't pass that up.
Can't.
Even San Antonio gave a crazy offer for Giannis too. They wanted to Wemby and Giannis to pair up in San Antonio, which would be amazing to watch. But they were trying to give up Devin Vessel, Jeremy Sohan, and a couple picks for Giannis.
But you know who they really would love to get out of their hands, though? They would love to get Castle out of their hands.
Yeah, that was luck. From what I know, that was one of the things that San Antonio didn't want to do. They didn't want to give up Castle.
Smart. Yeah, I think that was the sticking
They
point.
wanted to
Actually,
keep the young guns.
Yeah.
That's brilliant to keep him, bro. That's a brilliant move. I'd quicker give up Fox before I give up that kid, and Fox is great. I ain't got a problem with Fox, but I ain't giving up that kid.
No, I wouldn't have gave him up.
Yeah.
So is he gonna get traded to somebody before the trade deadline?
That's a good
Or is he
question.
gonna finish out the whole season?
Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis. Is he gonna finish out the season or get traded before the deadline?
I think he's gonna be on the team to the end of the season.
Then we got a better chance for next year then.
Yeah, definite. I can't see. I don't see no teams. I don't know what they can. I think that front office is for Milwaukee is asking for extensively too much, and I think they're doing that on purpose to hold Giannis back. He's gonna have to force his way out of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna buy out? You think he's gonna buy out Milwaukee?
It's a possibility. Either way, I think he's gonna have to force his way out. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but he's gonna have to do whatever he has to do to get the hell out of there.
All right, Av, let's do the first 6 West Coast teams because we coming up on 45 after.
No doubt. So we already know about OKC. I'm gonna assume everybody, you know what I'm saying, knows that they're good and all that. But what do we think about these nasty, stinky Lakers? What do we think about them? I just that's what you said, bro. No, what do we think about the Lakers, yo?
I believe in them.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, definitely I believe in them. Shit. I believe in them. Yo, Luka, I don't understand. Luka, like Luka's the guy. We got a center finally after years.
You mean Luka finally got in shape?
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. Yeah. But the thing is, like, you know what the crazy part is? Like, I was watching a couple Laker games when the season started. I still think that Luka still plays no defense. I think his defense still lacks.
Yeah, he doesn't play defense.
It's gonna always suck.
His offense is great. Don't get me wrong. He does like the circuit shots. He shoots over people. Like, it's great. But when it comes to the defense and stuff like that, I'm looking at this game. I'm like, where's the defense? That's easy. You could easily get a block. You could easily try to steal. But he's just like not up there in defense.
Yo, brother, we just happy that the man got in shape.
Oh yeah, I'm happy. Oh, you're telling me being a Lake? Come on, man. Like, I'm so happy.
The man had 2 chins at one time. I mean, Jesus Christ.
He had a beer belly at one point. Last year, he had a beer belly.
But you know, like LeBron James coming back, I don't know how that chemistry is gonna work, though, man. You know, the
I'm not
team
gonna
looks
lie.
one way without him, but when he comes back, being the ball dominant individual that he is, point forward extraordinaire. I don't know.
Well, what I've seen of them since LeBron has been back, it's been Luka and AR basically. Luka and Osiri is basically handling the ball handling. LeBron has kind of become more of a more playing a role. You know what I'm saying? He's 45 cutting. He's in the corner. You know what I mean? He's more like a tertiary ball handler. And like a swing passer. So it looks like it works. It looks like he's playing, like a role. He's playing power forward.
That's good.
Like when these guys go to the bench, then he's ball handling. He's doing it, then he's doing quote unquote LeBron stuff. But it's Luka's team. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's Luka's team.
Yeah,
AR.
I think LeBron came to like conclusion with that when Luka got on the Lakers, I think LeBron came in terms with that you know what, you take over, my time is almost done. You take over and let's see how you run. And honestly, like, Luka's been really great on the team. He's averaging crazy, like I believe he's averaging like 32, 33 points a game, which is insane.
Averaging 35.
35, yeah. Look at that.
Like
35.
9 assists, like 8 boards.
Insane. Like he's averaging like nine assists a
Jordan
game,
numbers.
like almost a double. Like it's crazy. So I'm glad like LeBron passed the torch down to Luka and he's doing his thing. Like, I'm okay
smart.
with that. That's smart for him. It takes the pressure away from him. Like, somebody else could have the pressure. And I'm great that he did that, to be honest.
Yeah, because if he allows Luka to take over, and the other kid, what's the other kid's name? The point
Austin
guard?
Reeves.
Austin Reeves. If he allows them to do their thing and just settle to be a scorer, you know what I'm saying, playing off of them, LeBron probably could be in the league effectively for 3 more years, possibly.
Oh, 100%. But the thing is, like, look, let me tell you something. You know what? I agree with what you're saying, but here's when it comes, like, I have something to say about that, right? Austin Reeves, he, like, the same thing last year, right? He showed out. He balled out every game last season. When it came to the playoffs, he's a no-show. So do you really trust that to make Austin Reeves as the second option? Because like he made the Lakers look like a joke last year. Like if you looked at his regular season stat, like he was averaging 20, 23, 25 points per game. When it came to the playoffs, when it really mattered, when it's a whole different ball game, he was standing behind the shadow.
He choked.
He choked, and I'm like, we don't need that. We don't need that. If like don't get me wrong, Austin Reeves, he's an undrafted guy. He came to Lakers. He's proven himself, which I get. But at the same time, come on, you're playing for Showtime, baby. You can't be hiding when
Talk
they
that
need you the
talk.
most.
Talk that talk, brother. You're right.
You can't be hiding in the shadows. You're playing for first of all, you're playing for a big market team. And you're gonna like when it comes to the playoffs, and you're not gonna show out, and you're gonna hide behind the corner and just like average like 5 points a game. Like you think that's gonna help their situation? You think that's gonna help you make you look better? Absolutely not. So that's for that. Like Austin Reeves is a regular player, in season regular team player. As of right now, I don't trust Austin Reeves in the playoffs. I don't trust him. I still think to me, Luka's the first option, LeBron's the second option, because at the end of the LeBron could still show up at this age in the playoffs.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that's in the playoffs, but for the regular season, you kind of want a better word to coach, because we don't need more sciatica issues. And, you know what I mean? So you want let Reeves go off, average 30-point games or whatever, and let LeBron just chill in the corner, cut the basket, get his easy layups. I think that's what they probably want for the time being, and they look good.
Yeah.
They look good.
Hey, I think we got time. I think we got time for 2 more before we got to get out of here.
Okay. Let's skip around then. Let's do one good team and one bad team. So let's go to Denver. Let's go to Denver. What do y'all think of Denver? Believe or not believe?
I believe 100%. The only reason why I say I believe 100% because I think Denver has a vendetta with OKC from last season. So I think Denver might be like coming out. Like it's gonna be Denver and OKC in the Western Conference Finals. I could see it. I don't see Houston making it because they don't have their point guard. But as for Denver, Jamal Murray, unbelievable. He plays unbelievable in the playoffs. All those clutch shots. Through injuries, he plays. Jokic is a different animal. Like I don't know, like what to describe him as. Averaging triple-double a game. He's doing his thing. So I think Denver. I believe in Denver, and I think they have a vendetta against OKC coming up in this playoffs.
What say you, Don? Is Don here?
I believe in Denver only if, and it's a big if, who is their third scorer? I mean, I know we look at Aaron, but I think it has to be somebody else that has to step up for Denver. I mean, we know the all-world player that Joker is. I mean, to me, right now, he's number one as the MVP. But I think that third scorer, Jamal Murray, is starting to get back to that 3 years ago Jamal Murray. But I think that third scorer, I would rather for Aaron to be my fourth scorer on Denver. I think they need that third scorer on that team, somebody to step up out of the shadows. If they could do that, I think they're giving OKC a run for their money.
And the only person I could see as a third scorer, as you mentioned, is Cam Johnson. But then again, I don't know if I'm having high hopes.
That trade, I think that trade worked better for Brooklyn. I mean, I thought Cam was gonna come here and do something, but he's disappointing me right now.
Yeah, because like you gotta understand, right? It's just like it's a total different organization, total different team. So he just has to fit in. But I think once he clicks, I think he should be all right. But other than that, then again, that's just me having high hopes on a player. You know.
I think it's still early, and then because last year we didn't think Aaron Gordon was going to show out like that in the playoffs.
True.
We didn't think he was going to show out like that. We knew he was good, but we didn't know he was going to show out like that through all those series.
So Tom, if you got Denver and OKC 7 games, who you taking?
I'm still going OKC.
Okay.
Okay, I told you OKC and Houston. I don't know how they're gonna match up to get to the finals, but OKC and Houston all the way through.
Okay. One more team. Oh man, such choices.
I got a good team that we could talk about and focus on.
Are you going to say the Suns?
No, I was gonna say the Kings.
Okay, let's talk about the
Okay.
Let's talk about the
I
Kings.
like that.
I'm talking about the Kings because Sabonis might be traded. The whole team might get traded. I don't know if you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys heard about the loop about that. They're trying to trade the whole team. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Sabonis. They're trying to get a whole they're trying to rebuild. So the Kings are disappointed after Fox left. I think they just went to a total disaster because Sabonis is not performing. Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan is not working out. The same thing when they were in Chicago, they didn't work out. So now being on the same team as the Kings, I don't think they're gonna ever work out.
I like that. I like that, Simba. I want to ask y'all, where do y'all think those three players will fit in at? LaVine, DeRozan, and Sabonis. Where you think they can help a team actually just win it?
That man's Lakers.
Yes, absolutely. I'll take DeRozan or LaVine any day. I'll take.
Wow. I'm GM, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these trades, I see him go out there.
I'll even take Sabonis, yo. I'll take Sabonis. Give me Sabonis. I'll take them.
I'd rather have Sabonis in Golden State.
Yeah, I like Sabonis in Golden State.
I like that. I think of all of them, I think LaVine, because of his offensive abilities, I think he's probably the most transferable to go anywhere. But I like Sabonis to Golden State. I like Sabonis to LA. You know what I mean? But they got a decent center already.
LaVine in Denver.
LaVine in Atlanta.
Denver might. I actually, Tomcat. I think I might like DeRozan more in Denver. I think that might be a better fit for him.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know nobody else but those three in Denver. Barry, you know what it is. What you call? So that'd be good.
You know, it'd be nasty if you take LaVine and send him to Detroit. But I don't want them to do that because they would be too good.
Not only that, it's just like if you send LaVine to Detroit, I think it's just gonna mess up the whole young core. I think Detroit should be left alone with that core.
You think so?
I think so because if you really think about it, they already have chemistry. They're just building to win a championship or to last long in the playoffs.
Well, the rumor, the actual rumor is Detroit is trying to get Lauri Markkanen. I think that'll be a nice move.
Yeah. And you know what the crazy part is? The Lakers were trying to get Lauri Markkanen too.
That'll be a nice move for them.
Yeah. Well, I guess Lauri Markkanen is gonna shut it down for us. We had a good time talking all this crazy hoops madness. I enjoyed it while the Knicks were beating up on the Raptors 116-94. But anyway,
Nice.
shout out to everybody that's here with us. I want to give us a shout out to Don, as always, for joining us. Tomcat, you know what I'm saying, and Simba.
Appreciate it.
And
come on back next week, Simba.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I told Luck that I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna try to be here every weekend with y'all, so we could chat it up.
Absolutely.
No
Fire.
I appreciate it.
That's my guy. Absolutely.
Yeah, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. In the bonus, we out.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Peace.